Just sailed the Celebrity Edge from Sydney to Cairns, and we'll share simple navigation tips to help you get around easily from day one, the quiet spots most people miss, and how to plan your evening, as there are several key times which control what your night looks like, and one easy guest service tip that quietly saved us hundreds of dollars over the week.
We'll finish with the one slight niggle, because while the Celebrity Edge is absolutely a masterclass in design, for us, some of the wow spaces came with trade-offs when the ship was really busy.
This stunning ship has 16 decks, but you really only need to focus on a few. Grand Plaza, restaurants, bars, shops, theatres and Eden are all on decks 3, 4 and 5. On the upper decks, 14, 15 and 16, you'll find the fantastic outdoor spaces, walking track, pools, rooftop garden, bars, plus the popular indoor buffet called Ocean View Cafe. The retreat, gym and spa are also located on the upper levels. The easiest way to navigate the whole ship is to divide it into 3 simple sections. The front, called the bow, the middle and the back, called the stern. The beautiful Grand Plaza, right in the centre on decks 3, 4 and 5, is our reference point to help us navigate. Think of it as the town square of the Celebrity Edge. Whenever we felt lost, we just came back here. Everything else was so easy to find from this point. On level 5 of the Grand Plaza, at either side, you'll find 2 fantastic specialised dining restaurants. Raw on 5, a beautiful sushi restaurant, and directly opposite, Fine Cut Steakhouse, where we had an absolutely amazing meal.
Oh, it's nice.
So please subscribe so you can be notified of our future videos, including all the dining options and restaurants aboard the Celebrity Edge. From Raw on 5, a spiral staircase takes you down to deck 4, where you discover Cafe Al Baccio, one of our absolute favourite spots on the whole ship. Most mornings of our cruise, we had breakfast here. They serve great coffee and an incredible selection of fresh pastries. Our lovely waitress Nira would always greet us with a big smile and remember exactly what we ordered before. On the other side of deck 4 is the Grand Bistro, which also hosts some brilliant pop-up dining delights, such as the must-do Le Petit Chef, which was an immersive animated experience like no other, and Tajex, a delicious 12-course Indian meal. From deck 4, 2 sets of stairs at either end of Cafe El Baccio lead down to the Martini Bar on deck 3, where there is always something happening, from quizzes, a variety of musical acts, full-on parties, and those super fun silent discos. 2 key times to remember at the Martini Bar are 6 p.m. and 10 p.m, when there is usually the famous chandelier light display and the incredible juggling cocktail waiter show. For the exact schedule for your cruise, check your daily itinerary. Before we get back to the more exciting parts of the ship, we need to stop at a very unglamorous but important spot: guest services. We actually had to come here to sort out some unexpected payments on our accounts. From the Martini Bar, simply head down from the dance floor and walk towards the stern. You'll walk straight into guest services. We found it was always bustling with passengers booking excursions, sorting their Wi-Fi, or dealing with account questions. We had a query about the gratuities that had been added to our account daily. The charge was $18, which is about 25 Australian per person per day. So for our 11-night cruise, that would add up roughly to 400 American or approximately 600 Australian dollars for the 2 of us. The staff do an amazing job, so we wanted to personally tip the crew who had given us exceptional service. When we explained this, there was absolutely no problem in getting these charges removed from our account. Okay, that's the important admin out of the way. Now we can get back to the fun and see what else the ship's got for us food-wise. We've wrapped up our tour of the Grand Plaza, so let's head towards the stern of the ship. From customer relations on deck 3, you'll pass by beautiful artworks and an exposed section of the ship's hull, and at the end of the corridor are 2 included restaurants, Tuscan and Normandie. The other 2 included restaurants, Cyprus and Cosmopolitan, are directly above on deck 4 and are accessed by the spiral staircase around a unique navigational sculpture. Each of these venues has its own distinct theme, like French-inspired for Normandie, and they all share the same kitchen and core menu, with a few unique specialities in each. All 4 restaurants boast stunning unique designs and serve incredible food. We sampled every one and picked up an essential menu tip, which we will share in our full dining video. The meals in these 4 venues are included in your cruise fare, unlike the 8 speciality restaurants. Now let's head to one of the most gorgeous parts of the stunning ship, where we even had a steak cooking masterclass. From here, to access Eden at the stern, head up the spiral staircase around the same sculpture and you'll arrive at beautiful Blue Restaurant, a speciality dining venue reserved exclusively for Aqua class passengers. Continue past the Mankind shop and you'll step into breathtaking Eden, which is on multiple levels, much like the Grand Plaza. Designed as a lush garden-inspired oasis with towering living walls of greenery, cascading plants and ethereal lighting. Perfect for those seeking immersion in nature while at sea. The Eden restaurant is another standout speciality dining option, where we enjoyed a delightful high tea and participated in a brilliant steak cooking masterclass. Overall, Eden offers a quieter, more tranquil vibe compared to the bustling Grand Plaza, making it an ideal alternative for a peaceful retreat. This stunning space features a fantastic cocktail bar and hosts a range of entertainment. It is the perfect spot to simply unwind by the panoramic windows, gazing out over the ship's mesmerizing wake. From Eden at the stern, we head into the main entertainment zone at the bow, and this will probably influence your evening the most. Exiting Eden on deck 5, we pass the spiral staircase on our right and continue through the enchanting Avalon Soundscape, a darkened mirror hallway lined with striking bronze tree-like sculptures that blend sound and visuals for a unique experience. Walking past a few high-end shops, we arrive back at the Grand Plaza. Staying on deck 5, we are now heading towards the entertainment hub at the bow. The club has 2 entrances. The upper one is on this level. The club hosts a wide variety of daytime and night activities, from bingo, Zumba, trivia, karaoke, and in the evening it's party time. Our favourite night was the ABBA sing-along and dance party. The club can get incredibly busy, so our top tip is to arrive early. This is especially key right after the 9 p.m. theatre show ends. One night we tried to catch a performance by the production cast and literally couldn't get through the door. It was that crowded. This flows us perfectly into the theatre, which spans over decks 3, 4 and 5 at the bow of the ship. Although the theatre has an entrance on level 5, if there are aerial performers, your view may be restricted, so we always took the stairs to the level 4 entrance, as you can also get closer to the stage. There is no entrance on level 3. The theatre is incredibly popular and features some truly outstanding shows by the ship's production cast and guest performers, with Dean Atkinson, Peter Byrne and other incredible artists. Please look out for our entertainment video, where we have a one-on-one with Alexa Jane and Dean Atkinson. The theatre lineup changes every night to keep things fresh, with 2 main performances at 7 and 9 p.m. Your daily itinerary details the entertainment schedule for your cruise. These shows really dictate the evening rhythm on Celebrity Edge. Many guests choose to dine later after catching the 7 p.m. performance, or they opt for an early dinner to make the 9 p.m. slot. The doors open 30 minutes before showtime, so you'll see queues forming well in advance to grab the best seats. Once the 9 p.m. theatre show wraps up, everyone heads either to Eden, the club, or back to the Grand Plaza, creating an electric and crowded vibe. Our observation is that a downside of having these beautiful multi-deck atriums is that it reduces the amount of available seating. Also, although beautiful, the elegant screens on both ends of the Grand Plaza on decks 4 and 5 obstructs views into the Martini Bar and creates even more congestion around the sides. So, for the grand finale on our last night, we arrived at 6 p.m. for a 10 p.m. show to guarantee great seats to see Alexa Jane and Hayden Smith for the unforgettable Mr. and Mrs. Smith performance. The long wait was completely worth it. That completes our tour of the key internal areas. But in between these key hubs, there is a casino, future cruise bookings, photo and art galleries, selection of shops, boutiques, kids camp, medical centre, and the excursion know before you go meeting room. That's just the inside of the Celebrity Edge, but there's a whole new world waiting outside upstairs. Step onto the pool decks and it feels like you've switched to a totally different holiday resort with that unbeatable open air edge vibe. Let's head up and we'll show you why we loved it so much.
Set 14.
We start at the central pool area on deck 14, where the ship's impressive design continues to these upper levels. It gets very busy, so we came up on a shore excursion day while many of the passengers were off at Airlie Beach. Being on deck with these stunning views is epic. This is what really makes cruising so special. Because it's an open area, shade is limited. We kept moving with the sun until we discovered the shaded mezzanine levels at either side of the pool bar. From a distance, they look like performer-only zones with musical gear set up, but it is open to everyone. They are fully shaded with great pool views, so you stay right in the action. For guaranteed shade, head towards the bow, to the indoor adults-only Solarium pool and hot tub. But it's like a greenhouse on sunny days. It has a tranquil atmosphere with meditative music, plus its own spa cafe and fresh juice bar. Right next door, taking up the bow, is the health retreat, with treatment rooms, hair salon, barber, relaxation rooms and thermal suites. Towards the stern from the outdoor pool is the indoor ocean view cafe that wraps around both sides of the ship with the buffet in the middle. You'll also find Scoop's ice cream, the second cafe al Baccio and the pizza parlour. The buffet is outstanding. We honestly had some of our best food on the entire ship right here. One of our biggest surprises on Celebrity Edge was just how much we loved the walking and jogging track. We also saw cast and guest performers from the shows doing the rounds, along with so many other passengers. What makes it work so well is the design. The track runs across 2 decks, with gentle inclines, ramps, and a figure-of-8 layout that winds around the rooftop garden and terraced pools. Its loop is about 400 metres per lap, so to walk a kilometre you have to do 2.5 laps, and a mile is 4.5 laps. To avoid the heat, we would walk it around sunrise or sunset, which was rather lovely. So even if you're not a keen walker, just seeing the pool deck and outlook from a new perspective is so worth doing, even if it's just the once. And if you want to continue with the exercise, the well-equipped gym takes up the entire bow. Heading towards the stern, you have the rooftop garden for outdoor movies and the rooftop garden grill, which is one of the specialty dining options. At the stern is the sunset bar, perfect for sailaways. The walking track rises to deck 16, where you enter the wine glass hot tubs, which we found were quieter on shore excursion days too. To complete deck 16, the entire bow is taken up by the retreat, which is exclusive to Aqua class guests only. A must-do is the magic carpet. You feel suspended right over the sea on the side of the ship. There is a bar, but it's not always open, and they also host specialty dining, which we missed out on as it books up months in advance. We noticed that within the lifts, a screen shows which level the magic carpet is at as it moves up and down the side of the ship. It is also used as a tender platform for shore excursions. At night, the whole upper deck is beautifully illuminated, creating a fantastic atmosphere. Sometimes there is a DJ and occasional deck party. So that's the tour, and as promised, here is your free deck guide. We made a simple, easy to read version with colour icons for all the key spots, as we found the plans on the Celebrity app too small and difficult to read on a phone. Simply scan the QR code to grab the PDF from Lewis's Invention Path website. We have so many more videos on the Celebrity Edge to show you, plus we are heading to Japan soon to watch the Grand Prix with Masaki, so please subscribe to be notified. We really hope you enjoyed our tour of the amazing Celebrity Edge, and thank you for watching. Lewis and Bonnie's Australia.